This is the day that we begin to move on to new, different lives. And there's only one word that can be said on such a momentous occasion. Wham! Looking back on it, it feels like this school year went by quickly. I can still clearly remember all the good times I had and all the questionable times I had. Like when Mr. Beringa caught me looking at pictures of Owen Wilson on Google when we were supposed to be writing an essay. Or when we were playing the name game in senior sem, and Mrs. Cheslow got mad at me for putting my name in as Owen Wilson. Or when Mrs. Cheslow got even more mad when I convinced Grant to do the same thing in his alley. Or when Mrs. Reeves got mad at me because Grant and I sent emails to everyone in NHS, including the entire B-movie script from a Google account with the username Owen Wilson. I've started to realize that more people may know me as Owen Wilson at this point than as Davin Bale, and if they don't, this speech will definitely lock it in. But is that a problem? Does that mean that people don't appreciate me for me? That people don't know the real me? That if I continue down this path, I'll end up with a broken nose and a career making movies as bad as Marmaduke? Am I just a meme? Should I stop being Owen Wilson? Of course not, Baba Ganoush. That's crazier than a road lizard. You see, I've decided to take some advice from my boy Ethan of H3H3 Productions and embrace the meme. My first meaningful encounter with Owen Wilson's talent came in Mr. Brown's AP World History class last year when we watched the movie Behind Enemy Lines as part of our end-of-year genocide unit. A fun way to finish the school year with tales of the world's most atrocious mass murders. What really got me hooked was Owen's positivity when he and his partner's jet got shot out of the sky, after which Owen ran up to his partner and said, "That was pretty bad." I then found videos on YouTube called Sneaking Around with Owen Wilson, in which a man wears a blonde wig and sneaks around in public doing an Owen Wilson impression. I then started seriously working on my Owen Wilson impression. Fall of senior year, I had grown since freshman year, and I had become either more confident or more stupid. I still can't tell. But either way, my Owen Wilson identity was conceived in the back of Mr. Beringa's classroom between Matt, Brendan, and I. We started off small, sending emails to a few people, but our operation grew. Grant got involved, and we got a hold of the entire NHS email list through backroom deals with Mr. Eastman. I'm kidding about that last part, we just copied the recipient list. Before I knew it, I was making an Owen Wilson mask and wearing it to school on Halloween. But through this process, I learned something important. Owen Wilson was making people happy. So many people liked the emails and laughed whenever I performed my bad Owen Wilson impression. The experience helped me branch out and gave me, my friends, and everyone else in Madawan who was affected by my antics many laughs and a meme we will be reminded of every time we hear the sweet sound of Owen Wilson's voice. Throughout much of my life, I was just a boring guy that nobody had any reason to talk to. But Owen gave people a reason to talk to me. Despite how stupid it may seem, embracing the meme helped me make connections with people while having fun with my friends. I want to thank my classmates, fellow NHS members, my teammates from the Madawan hockey team, and all of my friends for accepting my identity as Owen Wilson and for giving me so many good memories. I hope that in the future, all of us can branch out, that all of us can make others laugh or at least bring joy to their day in some way, that we can connect with our peers and have fun with our friends. I hope that we can all do these things, even if we become memes in the process. And if we do become memes, embrace it. Because the joy it can bring and the connections it can create have the power to leave one word on the mouths of every person we meet.